Sudan will in November this year host the training of the East African Standby Brigade, whose strength stands at 5,200 military, civilian and police personnel. The outgoing director of the East African Standby Force Secretariat, Chamfi Ismail, made the case for the training as representatives from the 10 contributing states concluded their meeting in Kampala.
The deadline given for all standby forces to be ready to deploy, to mature and be ready to deploy. You mature first before you deploy. You have assigned tasks to achieve. When you have achieved them, you can be now given a mandate to deploy.
The meeting comes amid an ongoing humanitarian crisis in South Sudan, following a civil war that broke out in 2013 after the escalation of a power struggle between South Sudan President Salva Kiir and then Vice President Riek Machar. In neighboring Burundi, a 2-year political impasse has left the country teetering on the brink of a civil war. Danish ambassador to Uganda, Morgan Pedersen, whose government and the UK gave $1 million, about 3.5 billion Ugandan shillings to the force to buy communication equipment, called for a renewed effort to address the conflicts in the two countries.
We are certainly concerned on what is happening in Burundi, the violation of human rights, and we are extremely concerned to see what's happening in South Sudan. Hundreds of thousands of refugees are crossing the border to Uganda. It's close to civil war.
The African Union is the owner. They have, as you say, a Peace and Security Council. This is the level where they make decision to mandate a force to deploy. If the decision is not made by the African Union, I can never deploy. Because I need a decision to deploy, I deploy under African Union mandate made by the Peace and Security Council, who is the level to make decisions for forces to deploy.
The meeting concluded with the election of the Minister of Defense of the Republic of Sudan, Ali Mahmoud Salim, as chairperson, Dr. Abdallah Omar Abu from Djibouti as director, Brigadier General Charles Rudakuhana from Rwanda as the Joint Chief of Staff, while Colonel Godwin Karugaba was elected Chief of Logistics. Uganda currently contributes about 800 officers to the East African Standby Force. Andorinitwe, NTV, Kampala.